Did you know that during the prehistoric era, the Earth was full of gigantic animals? I mean, we're talking about creatures so massive that if they were to exist today, they'd be considered monsters. From giant sloths to enormous birds, these animals would make any modern creature look tiny by comparison. Imagine a sloth the size of an elephant. During the Pleistocene epoch, which lasted from about 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago, North America was home to a number of giant mammals, including one of the largest known species of sloth, the ground sloth. These massive creatures weighed up to 4,000 pounds and stood over 6 feet tall on their hind legs. That's about the size of a small car. They were so big that they could easily crush a human with their powerful claws and teeth. But the ground sloth wasn't the only gigantic animal in North America during the Pleistocene epoch. There were also giant bison, giant horses, and even giant beavers. These animals were all herbivores, but they were so large that they had few natural enemies. In fact, some scientists believe that the giant beavers were actually the ancestors of modern-day beavers. Can you imagine a beaver the size of a walrus? But it wasn't just North America that was home to these giant creatures. South America was also home to a number of gigantic animals, including the largest species of sloth ever discovered, the Megatheriodon. This massive creature weighed up to 8,000 pounds and was about 10 feet tall. It was so heavy that it couldn't climb trees, but it was still able to defend itself against predators with its powerful jaws and sharp claws. And let's not forget about the Antarctic. During the Pleistocene epoch, the Antarctic was home to a number of giant birds, including the elephant bird, which could grow up to 13 feet tall and weighed up to 3,000 pounds. These birds were so massive that they were flightless and instead waddled around on their stout legs. But why have we never found any evidence of these giant creatures today? The truth is that many of these animals went extinct during the last ice age, which began about 11,500 years ago. The ice age caused massive shifts in climate and the Earth's environment, which resulted in the extinction of many large mammals. Some of these creatures, like the woolly mammoth and the saber-toothed tiger, have become iconic symbols of the prehistoric era. But there were also many other animals that went extinct during this time, including the giant ground sloth, the giant bison, and the giant horse. It is possible that some of these animals may have survived until today if humans hadn't hunted them for food or used them for other purposes. But sadly, these magnificent creatures are now extinct, and all we have left are their fossils and the stories that have been passed down through generations. What do you think of these gigantic animals? Which one would you want to see brought back to life? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.